children who don't know that what is the enjoyment of train, because mostly people visit by their own car, on
Mhm.
vehicle, or by bus. They don't prefer to go by train, but once in a blue moon we should travel by train also with our dear and ones and with our kids, so that they can also feel that what is the enjoyment of having travel in a bus, in a train, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah, I totally agree with your point, ma'am. Because in our life, twice or thrice, we should try at least one, right? Once,
Hmm.
because next generation should be experienced by this, by
Yes.
that, right? Yeah. Otherwise, if we are not traveling with them, so how it is possible for them? They can experience, right? They can
Yes.
relate. Yes, it is good for me, and what is the benefit, right?
Hmm.
Of this like train or bus.
Yeah. Actually, I just want to share one incident. My sister-in-law's children never had any experience traveling by train. So last year she thought that she should come to my house, means in her mama's house, by train. Okay, so they all just sat there in the train, but by mistake they sat in a wrong train. Means two trains were there, both were coming to Kashipur, but one was going Ramnagar and one was going on one was coming to Kashipur. So by mistake she sat on wrong train. Okay, and she was not able to reach Kashipur because that train timing was different and the timing of Kashipur's train was different. So, but at last, consequences were that they have to travel by bus only. So
Okay.
sometimes it also happens because those who are not in the habit of traveling with train, so sometimes they also suffer. They are not aware that which train is going to be, if same train are at the station. So sometimes we get confused, and we, as we are not in experience, that we should confirm that is this train going there or not. So was what they were thinking that only we are sitting in the in the compartment, but nobody is there. They don't think that if time is that and nobody is there, so they should think that why other passengers are not coming in that compartment. Yeah,
Yeah, right. Right. If there is no
it was a
relative,
funny incident for them.
yeah.
Always come to our home by their own car, or by their own car mostly. They never visit from train or bus. So that's why they just want to experience their children of train, but it was her bad luck that they didn't enjoy.
Yeah, actually it happens if we are not traveling by train, by bus, or anything else. So it would
Hmm.
be very difficult for us, right, to have that kind of like experience. So at
Yes,
least like it is parents' responsibilities that at least in their life they should travel by train or bus with their
yes.
children, that they can be habitual and they can experience if they want to go anywhere, so with confidence and feel comfortable, they can go anywhere.
So
Yes.
when it comes to me, I am totally train person. I am not a bus person because
Okay.
mostly I observe that when there is long journey, so that time the comfort comes first. So I always prefer to travel by train, because what happens, since childhood I have traveled by train mostly, and
Okay.
other thing is that when I am just going nearby, means if it is the traveling time of 1 hour or 2 hours, so that time I am okay with bus as well. But if there are long hours, means 2 days or 1.5 day. So that time I prefer train only, because I love to sit there and I love to have conversation with other persons as well. Sometimes we just get connect other community of the people, and they also we also enjoy, and sometimes we also uh, means exchange our thoughts with each other. Though it is always not risky, it is all up to us. There is our personal sixth sense also, that to whom we should talk and whom we should not, and how much distance we should maintain. So, but that journey is also enjoyable, because somewhere our children also enjoy in having traveling by train, because they can sit here and there, they can go anywhere. When it is the talk of facilities, so there are washrooms, and they can sit properly. They can stretch their arms. It means if they are feeling lethargic, so they can take a proper rest as well. And
Hmm.
sometimes we enjoy that hawkers also, that we find whenever there stops any train at any railway station. So that is also good. And the nature that we see out of those windows, so that is also very captivating and mesmerizing, especially those fields. And sometimes we see those small stations also that are not so developed, so that stations look so pretty, because sometimes it make us remind that previously there were these kind of peace also, in our days. And
Hmm.
still everything is not so developed now. So
Yes.
somewhere we connect with our old memories when we just have any traveling with by train. So I
Yes.
love that.
Yeah, I totally resonate with you all point, ma'am, because in train, mostly we are meeting many of different people where we can
Mm,
thought opinion, perspective, and we can share each and everything, right, by traveling with them. As well as we can sit nearby window and we can see the beautiful nature, greenery over there, right? Because
mm,
mostly by train we can see easily, right?
yes.
Everything is available, right, when there is
Mm,
out of station, right? So everything is available, as well as you can buy anything in train, because there is available as well if you are if you are feeling famished, hungry. So yes, I would say it's totally fine, and for some of the people, like it is not okay, because some of people maybe they are having some kind of like fear while traveling.
mm,
Maybe they have seen some kind of like negative incident, right,
yes.
in their child. So that is why. But yes,
Yes,
it
yes.
is very, very good. And
Really, actually, yeah.
everywhere, I would say like there is pros and cons, right?
Yes,
Whether
yes.
by train, by bike, by vehicles, or by four-wheeler, right? So any incident can happen anytime and anywhere. So we just
Yes,
need to keep in our mind, like as a positive manner, because positive mindset is also working out there. So we just need to manifest, like, yes, I'm the best, and everything is okay with me, everything will be good with me, because God is always be there for me.
really, really. Actually, you just stole my words. I was also thinking about pros and cons of traveling by bus and train.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Yes, when there are so many pros, so as well as there are cons as well. What happened when we are just traveling by train? So sometimes we have to wait since for a long time. Sometimes train just cancelled, and sometimes because of weather, it gets delayed. Okay.
Yeah.
And when anybody just want to reach according to their convenience, so that time the people prefer that they should take a bus so that they can reach at their destination at fixed time. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And everybody wants to reach their destination on time, right?
Hmm.
Because we wait for whether it would train, bus, or anything else, right?
Yes.
We like time we don't have patience inside us. Whether if we are like mostly if we are going outside with our children
Hmm.
emphasizing us, right? So it happens with me many of times. So that is why I mostly prefer to go by bus.
Yes.